Good morning, you spunky bastards. It is a shockingly hot Monday. It's early. I decided to leave early because I'm sick of missing the train every time and having to wait an hour for the next one. So I left early and it's still really hot. Like in the mornings it's colder but it warms up, right? And already it's pretty freaking warm already. But then I am wearing my yellow hoodie I always wear. I need to find a thinner jacket than this, I think. Because when I get out of the gym, it's going to be really cold at 8:30 tonight. But during the day, if this is hot now, wait till it's a midday sun and it's like right overhead and there's like absolutely no clouds up there. Can you see that? No clouds. It's going to be a scorcher, methinks. And my poor little too white for its own good British skin is going to get cooked. So I'm not going to be venturing out into the sun today. Like, fuck that shit. I'm going to stay indoors and do some homework. Oi. So, how are you guys doing? Hope you had a good weekend. I missed Ape. Oh no! What am I doing? Oh boy, I didn't make it to Ape. I am so bummed. My animation club, it's a digital arts club at school. And animation and all that is thrown in, right? So, we're all gonna go down there as a group. And I guess they all went because I saw the photos on Facebook and I'm like, oh no, that was this weekend? Oh no, I missed Ape. I didn't get to hang out with all the cool peeps down in Ape. No. I thought that was next weekend, but next weekend's Ren Fair, I think. Oh, so confusing. Each weekend has its own thing going on, and whether or not I make it relies upon me actually remembering which weekend is corresponding to which social event. I know I'm horrible at remembering this shit. So we're going to go under the bridgey poo now. Woo! Look at those cars. It's loud as heck under here. So I don't know if you can hear me. Woo! 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 All these cars. Woo! It's a double whammy. Woo! That was a loud one. Alright. And we're out the other side. Thank God for that. I was going to have a headache. So yeah, didn't get to make it to Ape. I'm super bummed. But I hope all my spunky bastards had a fun time at Ape. If you went, let me know in the comments section. How was it? Was it fun? Did you see any celebrities? Did you see any big stars? I don't think Stanley goes to Big Wow. He goes to Big Wow. That's like one of his things. But I don't think he goes to Ape because it's Alternate Press Expo. That's kind of like for indie artists and stuff. The people who are starting up their own indie thing, like me. So I'm bummed I didn't get to go and schmooze with my fellow indies. But you know, it's like last time I was there, it felt like a very small crowd. You know, a couple of us were like comic book artists in a row, but then it was like the rest of them were comic book sellers. You know, people who have their own business trading in with the old action superhero comics from like the 1950s when it all started. You know, and they're all in the little plastic baggies to keep them all nice and fresh. Yeah, those guys. So I'm not it doesn't feel like that's the correct place to put them, but it's for comics, you know. Alternate Press Expo was kind of like comic artists and people who had their own startup companies, and these people who were trading comics were also like small family-run businesses selling their own or selling their collection of comics, right? So it does seem like a legitimate business. At the same time, they're like family run, so I don't know. There's, on the one hand there's the thing, and on the other hand there's the so whew, stinks down here. Always smells like an open gas main or an open sewage pipe or something. Like, whew, stinky, eggy kind of smell down here. There's birds up there. The birds are singing a song for me. Nah, not for me. They've shut the hell up now. They're like, oh, it's that yellow shirt bugger. We don't want to talk to him. Like, oh, thanks, guys. You know, really appreciate the love, homie. You know, whatever. Anywho, I'm rambling now. Yes, at this. Whew, so this last weekend, I was doing experiments. In church to find out which concentration and which solution, hand soap, dish soap, hand sanitizer, different kind of chemicals, I guess, that would break up the glitter in the tubes to make it so that they act more like a snow globe. There's different soaps and stuff could cause like clumping, and some others don't. Different concentrations of glycerin to slow down the fall, because basically the glycerin doesn't stop the clumping. If anything, glycerin adds to the clumping. So you want to put something else in the water that stops the glitter clumping, because then it doesn't become like a snow globe. It's more like a brain in a jar. Actually, that did happen. We added a lot of glycerin to see what would happen, and it basically turned the lump of glitter into a purple brain. It was interesting. At least with Halloween coming up, you'd think that maybe you could use that to make a big old glob of glitter in a really big jar and say it's a human brain or an alien brain even, because it may not look human, but you could definitely pass it off as an alien brain. So yeah, this is an alien brain in a jar. Ooh, super gross. And to make a good Halloween decoration. But there's not what we want for church. We want like snow globes, little glitter snow globes that you can shake up and you can watch the particles settle as we meditate. Give the kids something physical to focus on, and that's cool. So we got there in the end. Basically, hand soap works the best because it's not as sudsy and concentrated as dish soap. Dish soap is super concentrated, so 2 drops will fill a 5-gallon sink with suds, right? And we don't want super sudsy, because that'll be distracting from the glitter, right? So we had to find the right balance of soap to water ratio, and you really only need a couple of drops of hand soap in there, and a couple of drops of dish soap. So like still way too much. You need like a teeny weeny little drip or something. I don't know, but yeah, to break up the glitter. That's all the purpose of the soap is. And the glycerin is just to slow down the glitter so that it settles slower. Because if you shake it and it all goes, you don't want it to just, then it won't look pretty, You want it to to the bottom. It's more of the desired effect, So I found out some good stuff to use. But basically, any type of hand soap, that comes in a pump, any type of hand soap will do for this, I think. I looked for ones that had glycerin in already, but then I'm like, well, if we're going to add glycerin anyway, maybe the concentration of glycerin isn't quite enough with the hand soap. Yeah, there's glycerin in it, but it's not enough to be effective, so we have to add more glycerin. So if you get one with glycerin in or one without, probably probably isn't going to differ too much. I think I didn't test that out. That's the next test I should have done, was try a hand soap that has glycerin and hand soap that doesn't have glycerin. The hand sanitizer is pretty much pure alcohol with some glycerin in it, and that's what clued me in that it's not the glycerin. The glycerin's part of the problem, but the hand soap, because of the alcohol, pulled the colour off of the it pulled the colour off of the glitter. So if you had purple glitter in there, it would turn the water purple. It would basically strip the glitter of its colour. Thank you, my dear. Oh, she's letting us cross the road. What a nice lady. So there's something in the hand soap that helps disperse the glitter, and you know that's what you want, just whatever that agent is. And I can't work out what part of the hand soap is, probably just the part that makes it soapy, you know. But yeah, if we could isolate that and, you know, buy a whole bunch of it, that would be awesome. But I don't think you can buy that stuff separate. You can buy the glycerin, but it ends up being a little bit more expensive. Anyway, I made it to the train. Yay! I don't know how much time I've got left, but I'm definitely there early, so that's a good thing. I should actually make it to class on time today. But you guys have a great week. It's Monday, so whatever happens today matters for the rest of your week. So you guys stay creative, be awesome to each other, and I will see you throughout the week in the morning vlog. Take care. I'm Gaz. You're awesome. Stay creative. Goodbye.